up here real quick. That camera rolling? It's rolling. Okay. So who has, at their house, who has free reign of the refrigerator? Like you can walk in the kitchen anytime you want. Who has it? Everybody, who here doesn't have it? Who here? Okay, so we got a couple. Okay, got a couple. Well, when I was a kid, I did not have free reign of the kitchen. And my mom had special ears where she always knew I was in the kitchen. And we didn't have frozen food. We had a lot of stuff, mostly in the refrigerator. And what's usually in the refrigerator? Stuff you got to prepare yourself, right? Stuff you got to cook. So what I would do is I'd kick my shoes off, and we had stairs that were kind of near the kitchen, and I'd try to sneak into the kitchen. And sure enough, I'd hit that one tile, or when I got in the refrigerator, I'd open it, and it makes, what's that sound it makes? Like a whoosh. And my mom would always catch me. So, but when you do go in the refrigerator, what are you looking for? Cheese. What's that? Cheese, okay, cheese. Okay, what about, okay, go over to the freezer. What's in the freezer? Pizza rolls, okay. Hot Pockets, okay, Hot Pockets. Now, what's wrong with this Hot Pocket? It's cold. Okay, it's cold, it's Hot Pocket, so it doesn't need a Hot Pocket. What else is wrong with it?
It's not out of plastic.
Okay, it's not out of plastic. What else? What flavor is it? What's that? So you're hoping it's pizza, right? Yeah. Is that fair? Yeah. You're hoping it's pizza? What's the bad one?
Ham and cheddar.
Ham and cheddar?
Yeah, they're really tasty.
Okay, now, I didn't come to you today to talk about Hot Pockets. Sometimes when you go to the refrigerator or the freezer, you're really hungry and you just kind of grab what's in there and you settle for what's in there sometimes, don't you? It's like, just whatever, I'm hungry, right? I want you to think about that for a minute. Are there things in life that you settle for? What are some things in life, outside of food obviously, what are some things in life that it's okay to just kind of settle for? Think about that for a minute. What are some things in life that, I'll put my shoes on in a minute. What are some things in life that you can't settle for? Give an example. What if you guys came to youth group every Sunday night and you guys sang and you did worship, which was awesome, by the way. Great worship leading, great singing, great job, by the way. But what if you guys came here and you sang, you made great friends, but you guys didn't talk about God and Jesus? Would you settle for that? Would that be okay? Just come? That'd just be another gathering, right? Just a bunch of people getting together, gathering. So it's important that we don't settle for things like that. Now, we shouldn't settle when we're making life's big decisions. And you guys have probably heard all this before. Pick your friends wisely. Have you guys heard that before? Pick your friends wisely. The good choices I made, the good decisions I made, and the bad decisions I made as a teen, your age. And I know you guys, we label you guys teens. Well, you're just people who are coming up through a certain age group. But the decisions I made, good or bad, were based on who I hung around with. And you guys being here tonight shows how important you are. Who here was drugged here tonight against their will? I guess Brian didn't admit that, right? Who's glad to be here tonight? Comes because they want to be here. Okay, good. That's good. This is a good place to be. Choose your friend wisely. Good and bad decisions were affected by this, and don't settle. Let me go to the next slide. Now, the series that I'm doing is called At the Cross. I like how you guys picked the song At the Cross, because that's actually what the series is about. Tonight we're going to learn about Jesus and discipleship. There's a couple things I want you guys to take away from this. When I talk about discipleship, there's a lot of different definitions of discipleship. But one of the big ones is commitment, and what we commit to. And how some commitments last us a lifetime. Another thing I want to talk about is transformation. Okay? And how decisions we make will also help us transform and become the people we need to be. So these are kind of some of the things we're my life. I was part of 3 youth groups growing up. And I wasn't the best teenager. As far as my parents were concerned, I wasn't the best teenager. Some of the youth groups I was involved with, one was called First Friday Youth Fellowship. And we met in Fremont, California. And it was churches from all over the Bay Area got together. The teens got together there. And that was more of a bigger event like this, kind of. But the one that impacted me most wasn't some big, giant youth extravaganza I attended. It was, there was a pastor, his name was Sam Huddleston. And he invited me and a friend of mine to come to his church, to their youth group. And he said, you're gonna see some amazing things at this youth group tonight. And it was a Friday night we went, and we got there. And what they had done is they had planned an entire night where what we did was we prayed. We prayed all night long. We sang a couple songs, had a very small lesson, and then we went from room to room in this large church campus. It was like a school, so they had a lot of buildings. Imagine this church and the one across the street. Big organization, and we went from room to room, held hands, and did chain prayers. You guys remember chain prayers? And sometimes, you know how it is. You get in a big circle and you start praying. Some people prayed, some people didn't. We just kind of took turns. But when the night started, which was probably 9 o'clock at night, when the night started, we were all standing in a circle praying. But as the night drug on, we got to a point where we were sitting down, actually, while we prayed. And then that next morning, we went to Denny's and watched the sunrise. So that event was very, very powerful, very spiritual, and helped transform me and lead me to later steps in my Christian development. In another youth group, go to the next slide. In another youth group, I went to a camp. I went to a camp. This is actually where I was baptized. It was at a camp up in the Sierras. And here's where I made that next commitment. So it started with a night of prayer at one youth group, then I was with another youth group. We went to a camp, and I was baptized, took another step of faith, and began a later transformation in my life. We can go to the next slide. Okay, back up one. I'll get to that in a minute. Now sometimes you make decisions and you're not really sure how it's going to affect later steps in life. I'll give you an example. When I was 18, I decided I would join the Air Force. And sometimes you make a decision and you're like, okay, that sounds like a good idea, I'm going to join the Air Force. And so you go talk to a recruiter and you have a discussion. And then the next thing you know, you take tests, and as time goes on, you begin to realize that this decision to go see an Air Force recruiter is starting to turn into something real. And I'm not here to recruit you into the military, but this is something I did. And I want to share this with you to help you understand how decisions can change us. And so, the day came when I had to go to basic training. And I waited a few months, finally went to basic training, and it became real when I got on the plane and flew to San Antonio, Texas, got off of the plane, then we jumped on a bus. It was me and a bunch of kids about my age. And the next thing I know, go to the next slide, this guy, a guy like this, is standing there yelling at me. Well, now it looks pretty real, doesn't it? Now I'm standing there in the shoes. I talked about joining the Air Force, but now here I was in the Air Force. This decision I made was now something real, something that would affect me for the rest of my life. And that's kind of how decisions work and commitment works. Each step you take, you get further into that commitment. And in your Christian walk, it's the same way. It's important to make commitments, and it's important to take those next steps. And we'll get into that a little more later. In Christianity and discipleship, each step leads to more commitment. It's important that we always move forward no matter what's going on. And move forward and look ahead. Have you guys ever just dropped everything? You've got a normal routine going in your life, maybe. You got the same group of friends in your life, maybe. Same parents, maybe. And then something changes, and you've got to drop everything, literally, to where the next day you're someplace else. Different people around you, different location, maybe. Anybody here moved from one house to another? Okay. Isn't that kind of what it's like? It's like a whole new life, a whole new surrounding. Maybe you ever moved cities? Oh wow, a lot of you guys have been in different cities. What are some cities you guys have been to? What's that? You can speak up, it's okay. Anybody? What's another city? Go ahead.
Honolulu,
Honolulu. How long did you live there?
13 years.
13 years. So you spent a lot of your life there.
Yeah.
So you're used to wow, this is a whole different climate.
Yeah.
So you were used to a warm climate?
No. I didn't like when I came here. I'm like, suffocating.
Really?
Yeah.
So this is totally different. Oh wow. Anybody else come from what city?
I lived in Germany for 4 years.
Germany, okay. Were you part of a military family? Okay, so you come from an Air Force background. Okay. So you're used to the moving around.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so you know how that is. Go ahead. Philippines for a few summers. Now, the Philippines, families are really good. You guys really have a close-knit in your culture. I love the Filipino culture. I've got some friends who are Filipino, and they big family culture. But Germany, I've been to Germany. But sometimes we have to drop everything and move. Now, I put this slide up here. The disciples. Jesus, when he started his ministry, would walk right up to somebody like you, or somebody like you, and he'd say, "Come, follow me." And the disciples we have recorded, James, John, Peter, Andrew, and several of the others, but the fisherman is the one that stands out the most, because Jesus walked up to them. They were working that day with their dad. He walks up to them and says, "Come follow me." They dropped everything and left and followed Jesus. Now, every person that Jesus asked to be a disciple, did they all say yes? Anyone give me an example of one that did not say yes? What about the rich young ruler? You guys know the story of the rich young ruler? Jesus asked him to sell everything he had and come follow him. And the guy walked away with his head cast down because he wasn't willing to drop everything for Jesus. Now, when I first became a Christian, a disciple, I had to drop certain things. Go to the next one. One of the biggest changes that you'll experience as a Christian, as you commit to Jesus Christ and commit to that life, one of the biggest changes you'll experience is how you look at and how you treat others. That's a big one. And I had a big change in myself when I came to know Jesus Christ. The Bible says in James chapter 1, verse 19, says we are to be quick to hear, slow to speak, and slow to become angry. You guys all say that with me. Quick to hear, slow to speak, and slow to become angry. Is that pretty common in today's culture? Are we quick to listen? Are we quick to interrupt?